Hello guys, how is everybody doing today? If you clicked on this video, you saw the title and you know what it's about. So today I want to discuss about talking about my all-in-4 teeth and whether or not they feel like my real original teeth. And this probably won't be too long of a topic because I have addressed this before, but I do want to talk about it again. I think it's very important for people who are considering getting their teeth fixed, getting all-in-4 or what have you, and they're maybe you're concerned about whether or not they will feel like your original teeth, or at least close enough to it. And that was really one of my concerns too before going into having my all-in-4 surgery. And by the way, if you're new here, my name is Laura. I post about my journey with getting my all-in-4 teeth. I've had them for about 2 years now, and I update you guys all the time on anything new, whether or not they're doing good, whether or not I'm doing good. I talk about you know, how much has changed and everything like that. And I also do some vlogging here and there, family vlogs, which I've done since the beginning of my channel. I love to share my life with all of you guys. I just mainly, I want to help people and I want to inspire people and share my life with you. So with that being said, as the question poses on the video, do my all-in-4 teeth feel like my original teeth? And there is no one word answer for that, but I will say after time goes by, they start to feel like your original teeth. Now let's rewind back a little bit. When I first got my surgery, of course there was that adjustment period. I have videos on that. If you guys are interested, go ahead and look back. You'll see the adjustment period I was going through and how semi-difficult it was, but also it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. It actually went really well, so I feel like I'm pretty lucky with that. But in the beginning, yes, there was that adjustment. Sorry, I am infamous for thinking that there's lipstick on my teeth, so just get used to that. Yeah, back to what I was saying. In the beginning, when I first got my surgery done, the adjustment period was a little hard, and one of the hard things about adjusting was my swollen face, and just feeling like I didn't look like myself anymore. I remember feeling really worried about my looks and whether or not they were going to come back, or if they were going to come back with me looking different, at least like way different. I knew I would look a little different, but it hasn't been that different, honestly, which is one of my biggest fears, but that's neither here nor there. So yes, the adjustment period, I had to get used to having soft foods, liquid foods, and not being able to chew, obviously, because you can't do that in the beginning of after your surgery. And they felt nothing like my real teeth at the time. Obviously, I could tell my real teeth were gone, but at the same time, before losing my original teeth, my mouth was feeling especially empty because I was losing a lot of teeth right before the very end. And it already felt like I didn't have teeth, you know, right before my surgery. So that was really hard. And so when I got my all-in-4 teeth, when I got my all-in-4 teeth, it felt like my mouth was full, like more full than I was used to for a very long time. And I was so worried I wouldn't be able to talk, but I was able to talk just fine. And they did, okay, while they didn't feel like my original teeth in the beginning, as I said before, it was an adjustment period. It felt like my mouth was full again, and it was a little foreign to me because at that point, I had gotten so used to not having real teeth, you know, or not having many teeth in my mouth. And so in that sense, the adjustment period, it was kind of really great as well, because it's like, you know, I can feel like I have teeth again, and it was incredible. As time went on, and I had several of my temporary teeth put in, because you have to have at least like 3 to 4 temporary teeth put in throughout like 3-month periods. As time went on, I was getting more and more used to it. And when I was able to get off my soft food liquid diet, I was able to chew, or liquid diet, I was able to chew soft foods again. And that was interesting. So I have addressed this before, but when I remember where I was too. We were at Walmart and we were shopping for food, and I decided I was hungry and I wanted to try something, because at that point I had not tried to chew anything yet. I admit I was a little bit worried how it would feel and how I would feel, and whether or not it would be an emotional ordeal, because change, it can be scary. I don't always handle change very well. I don't know about you, but I was hungry and I wanted to eat something, and I was sick of just, liquid, mushy foods. So I had a snack with me, a soft snack that I've been carrying around. And I'm like, you know what, Coley is my husband, I want to try and eat this. And it is a funny spot to do that, my first time at Walmart, a really crowded day, by the way, at that point. But I'm like, yeah, I think I'm ready. And so I did. I took a bite, and it felt completely abnormal to me. It was very strange. Excuse me. It was very strange, very foreign feeling. Like, I did not expect that. And I felt like I had to chew differently. Like, you do have to chew differently, because it's not your original teeth. So, like, instead of, like, it's so hard to explain and show you guys, but it's like you have to kind of like chomp down like that at first. But then as time goes on, I noticed that it just felt completely normal to me. At this point, it's completely normal to me. At this point, I don't actually fully remember what it felt like with my original teeth to chew, because to me, this is now my new normal. This is my new teeth. They feel like a part of me. And I'm so sorry. I think I'm imagining that. I do this all the time. Sorry about that. Moving on. Yeah, they feel very normal to me now. But that first day, I had an alarm go off. At the first day when I took that bite, I almost started crying. Like, it was incredible but strange at the same time. And I remember thinking and telling Coley, like, I don't know if I can get used to this, I don't know if I can get used to it. But it only took like a few days, maybe weeks after that point, for it to start feeling normal. But like deep down, I could tell it was different, because at that point I still remembered what it was like to chew. But at the same time, with my original teeth, toward the end, when my teeth were crumbling and falling apart, I remember what it was like to chew then too, and it was terrible. Like, at that moment, it was painful, and my teeth were crumbling, and I couldn't chew hardly at all. So I would take that new foreign feeling any day over chewing with crumbling, falling apart teeth. But as far as comparing my All-on-4 now to my original teeth before they went bad, I don't feel any different now. Like, I feel like I was born with these teeth. I feel like they were given to me. Like, they were just my original teeth now. And it might sound a little sad. I don't fully remember what it feels like to chew with my original teeth, but I do know that now it feels completely normal to me. It's like every bit of part of my life is breathing, and who I am as a person is just me. And if one of your guys' concerns is when you get new teeth, like All-on-4 or Snap-ins, I think they kind of have the same feeling, but not quite. But I will just say, as far as All-on-4 goes, that if you're concerned that they're not going to feel the same, or they're going to feel way too different, or it's going to be difficult, you have doubts about it. I had the same fears and the same doubts, but I was just so happy to get rid of these teeth that were poisoning my body and my life and myself, and just to get new teeth. I wasn't gonna complain, because they saved my life. They really did. And they are every bit a part of me now as my original teeth were before to me. And I think that's an amazing thing. And I think there are probably some of you out there who have All-in-4 who may be able to relate to that as well now. Maybe you're used to it too, and they're every bit as part of you too as your original teeth. And I want that for you guys. I will say though, if they say you've had your All-in-4 teeth for a while and they don't feel normal and you still can't get used to them, or they're uncomfortable, or of course if you have any pain, minor or big, that's not normal, and you guys need to ask who did your teeth about that. You should tell them about that, because you want to make sure that the work that you paid for and the work that you had done is done perfectly for you, because you deserve nothing more than that. Okay, or nothing less than that. Sorry, you deserve more than perfect. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, they should feel a part of you. In the beginning though, remember, there is that adjustment period, and we all go through that no matter what kind of surgery we have, you know, anything. But just give it some time, and if maybe by like 6 months after your permanent teeth are put in, you don't feel normal, like something feels off, please trust your gut. Just trust your gut, okay? And talk to your dentist about that. Talk to who performed the surgery on you about that. And I think that's important, because you want to make sure that you're comfortable, you're happy, you know, with what you paid for. That's what's helping your life, and that's what you deserve. So I hope this video was able to help any of you out there. I was just telling you how it is for me. I know some people are different, but I think it's a good thing when they start to feel like your original teeth. I think it's actually good if you maybe don't remember how your original teeth felt, because you're so used to the ones you have now, and that's how it should be. It really should. You should be happy with what you have. And I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And if you have friends, family who are going through this and are considering All-in-4 surgery, I hope you'll share my video with them and whoever else who may need to hear this today. And thank you so much for following along. You guys take care. And I swear I'm probably imagining again. All right, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. Love you.